God damn, boy, who the fuck is El Metro, boy? But they blowing up everything about that nigga, boy. God damn, boy, y'all. Boy, god damn. That's how y'all better slide about me on.
Yeah, bro, did all that destroying shit for no reason. Seemed like the same thing that happened like over here. People want to protest and, this, that, and the third, but it never really gets back to the government. I mean, they hear about it, but they like continue normal program type shit, you feel me? So, yeah, bro, they done took out El Menso. Rest in peace to him, bro. Feel me? I hear some covert acts and it's a bunch of shit, right? But the topic come up, so, I guess right with everything that's going on in the civil unrest, because the people couldn't go outside their cribs, they was on lockdown, and all this shit is due to the cartel. So the people like, bro, now it's time for all the people that had all this pride, this, that, and the third in their country to go back over there and help their country, bro. Feel me? But shit, Mexico hella big. We don't know if they right from there. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it lit.
You don't have Mexican pride anymore? No. Where's all that fucking Mexican pride that you have every single time that somebody makes a comment about Trump, about just anything in general? You support Mexico to the fucking max. You'll die for Mexico. Where's your Mexican pride at now? Go fight the wars. Go to Mexico. Go defend Mexico. Build Mexico up. Make it better. Make it better. Except when real shit goes down. You'll die for the fucking Mexico flag in another country. That's what you motherfuckers don't understand. But you won't go die in Mexico for the flag? Come on. See, y'all real fucking quiet every time some shit really goes down in Mexico. I don't see y'all over there in Mexico City protesting and raising awareness for the cartels and shit. Y'all not doing that. Oh, but God forbid I got a nopal on my fucking forehead and talk some fucking American politics. God forbid. God forbid I support Trump because it's not Mexican enough. You're not Mexican enough.
Say, he smashed on y'all. Somebody in the comments say, love my heritage, love my roots, my culture, and my family, but America gave me opportunities. Mexico could never in a million years, and I'm grateful for my parents doing everything legally to come to America and have me here. I'm a proud Mexican American, but America first, right? And you see a lot of that. People talking about support the country you live in or live in the country you support type shit. So
it's time for all you proud-ass Mexicans on the left that hate the United States to go serve your country. I've been looking all day for the Free Mexico videos for all the Latinos on the left. Cannot find a single one. It's always wave the Mexican flag, stand with raza, stand with the gente. You guys better be on your way to Mexico right now. Or at least you better be starting up some kind of campaign here. You've been all about free Palestine and whatever else. And don't pour liquor out for the gente. They're over there hurting their own gente. They're setting up blockades. They're burning cars. They're burning gas stations. There's a remain in place order, and they're already controlling your freedom of movement. So I'm just ready for all the people that say that Mexico is the best country on earth to snatch that Mexican flag up and just march their ass right back to Mexico and stand up with their people. But you won't do it, and that's why you're here. That's why your ancestors came here. That's why they stayed here. Now drop a comment. Let me know what
He say, don't pour no liquor out for the head tay. He say, get out there in the field, bro. Yeah, we got one more, and then we gonna get into aftermath and this, that, and the third, man.
Right now is like the perfect time for all the tough ass Mexicans and the tough ass Hispanics that was causing chaos in the streets a week or two ago last month over ICE. Right now is the perfect time for you to go back home and fight for your actual homeland. Because you guys like to fight the US, but you scared as fuck of the cartels. And they're the reason why you're over here. Because they're terrorizing and killing you people. Right? So how many of you guys are raising your hand to go back home and fight the people that you should actually be fighting? Getting mad at us, getting mad at the blacks because we ain't helping y'all fight ICE, getting mad at everybody, right? While your homeland is on fire. That's your homeland over there, right? But you over here crying. No, take your ass home and fight them. Fight the people who are ruining your country, killing your people, your family, lighting shit on fire, right? Where are you guys? Because in the comments,
So is that the reason that a lot of so-called Mexicans flee from Mexico because of the cartel? And if so, it's crazy. Shit, they gonna follow them over here to America, bro. Start doing crazy shit over here. And I heard they had shut down parts of Texas airspace because of the cartel, bro. They already coming, bro.
oh my God, you guys are so tough and so strong and so proud to be Mexican. Take your ass over there right now. Go ahead. And let's see you guys fight the cartels. The cartels are Mexicans' #1 fucking problem right now. It's been like that for millennia. I'm from right next door to Mexico. We all know how bad that shit is, right? So take your ass over there right now because they need you. They need you to fight the cartel, right? Go over there and be Zorro. Let's see what happens because over here, y'all waving the Mexico flag, right? You guys are so tough. Fighting ICE, right? You guys got blockades and crews to where you guys are on walkie-talkies. And go over there and do that shit. Let's see how successful you're going to be. Go fight your real enemy, the cartel.
Hey, bro. Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. His little spiel was a little funny, bro. He said go over there and handle that shit. Feel me? It do makes a lot of sense. And you see how I show a Hispanic brother, a white brother, and a so-called black brother. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they all share the same sentiment. It makes a lot of sense, bro. Like, why be if you got so much pride and you love it so much, why you don't fight for it, bro? You know what I'm talking about? And the thing is, if you got the mindset of like, no, we gonna make this Mexico or whatever the case, well, the cartel gonna come over here too, then. Feel me? And they gonna be, but I guess the little shit cleared up or whatever. Hey, bro, we gonna get into it, bro.
Shelter-in-place orders for American tourists in Mexico now lifted, but uncertainty around travel in the region is growing. It comes just days after the drug cartel's violent response to the government taking out one of their most notorious leaders. TJ Johnson was on vacation in Puerto Vallarta with his family when they were caught up in the chaos trying to reach the airport on Sunday.
There were a couple of motorcycles that approached us to try to get us to stop or to pull over. It was scary. We did not talk. I did a lot of silent praying.
TJ and his family are now on a flight departing Friday.
We really just need your help.
Also scheduled for Friday, Chicago couple Katie and Robbie's wedding, which was supposed to take place in Guadalajara, where charred vehicles still line the highways.
We very quickly understood the gravity of the situation, and Robbie and I really had to make some very quick and difficult decisions.
They're now scrambling to rework the day that they've been planning for over a year.
We actually had a venue reach out to us. The show will go on.
So some tips here from travel experts if you already have a trip planned. Obviously, keep a close eye on the situation. Look at your travel insurance if you bought it. And check the State Department's travel advisory for Americans. Of course, call your airline to ask about any travel waivers. By the way, we should end here, though, on a bright note. That couple you met from Chicago, they actually found a new wedding venue just 10 minutes before our interview. So congratulations.
What the good book say, people gonna be going from to and fro, marrying and doing this, that, and the third, all while the world is coming to a halt. You know what I mean? And I just can't help but notice, like, you like, oh, we gotta find a new video still. Like, fuck what's going on out there and just anywhere around the world. As long as I get married. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it lit, though, bro.
So right now I'm driving through Cancun on a patrol with Mexican Marines. We go through some high-rise hotels. The reason why we're doing that is because we all saw what happened in Mexico earlier this week. After the capture of El Mencho, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, that cartel responded with acts of violence across the country, targeting members of the military, setting things on fire. There was violence all across the country, and a lot of Americans got trapped in places like Puerto Vallarta, even here in Cancun. You also saw people get affected. The question now that a lot of people are asking is, I cover organized crime in Mexico. Is it safe to come here for vacation? And the answer I always give them is, look, is any vacation in Mexico completely without risk? These guys exist here for a reason. Organized crime remains a big issue here. You can be in the wrong place at the wrong time in Mexico and become a victim. You don't want to downplay that at all. The statistics don't lie. And the fact is that millions of tourists come to Mexico every single year. 50,000 Americans that come here every single day. And the vast majority of them go right back home with nothing worse than a hangover. The statistics say the odds of being a victim of a crime in Mexico are extremely low when it comes to coming here on vacation. The Mexican government knows how important tourism is to their bottom line. They invest in resources like this guy here to make sure that tourists stay safe. We have seen some sporadic acts of violence. We have seen tourists get wrapped up in some of it from time to time. No question about it. But as you're making your decision of whether to come here to Mexico or not, I think it's important to share all of the information. The odds of something happening are very, very small. These guys exist for a reason, and organized crime.
So basically, long as the tourism ain't affected too much, the cartels can basically do whatever the fuck they want, right? You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like it's like they trying to instill fear in you at the same time while securing you. You know what I'm saying? On one end, on the news, they saying, oh, the cartel's taking over Mexico, and this, that, and the third, it's unsafe. And then on the other end, they like, it ain't that safe if you got some money. I mean, it ain't that bad if you got some money. Come through, this, that, and the third. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's deeper than what we think, right? Because it get political. I hear a lot of talks about just America being in cahoots, allegedly, or whatever, have you, conspiratorially with the cartel and this, that, and the third. And they talk about the Panama. So basically, like, if you think about it, right? So they said that the U.S. has been in cahoots with the cartel, right? And also while it being it's like some political shit, right? Like they trying to take down Mexico covertly, right, or whatever have you, with the help of the cartel, all while the Mexican government is like fighting against the U.S. You know what I'm saying? For political, all that shit.
Mexico just pulled the best gotcha bitch that I've ever seen in my life. So while Donald Trump had everybody riled up about this Panama Canal becoming America's, Mexico was already putting in a new canal. That's right, and China has been funding it secretly. Mexico is building the canal straight through the country. That makes cargo avoid from going all the way around to the Panama Canal. Now, they have a 5-day reduction in shipping time, saving vessels billions of dollars a year and loading up Mexico with a big payday. So it's looking like the president of Mexico is not too concerned about the Gulf of America or the Panama Canal. After all, is she? And thanks to DJT and his little games that he's been playing, I'm sure we won't be included on any of the decision making or the trade deals that are going to happen behind our back. You can thank Donald J. Trump for that, guys.
So you can see why, or you can see the motive for the U.S. kind of like being on some allegedly, right? Supposedly, I don't want to spread. This is what they alleged and conspiratorial. They trying to say, oh, you hear me? You heard what I said earlier, bro. So it would make sense though for them to be like working with the cartels or whatever, right? To derail certain things, especially if they like trying to rival us as like a superpower. Hold on, bro. Yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. This shit getting good, bro. It be good. See, when you got all the pieces to the puzzle, or at least a few more, than other people, you can see this shit, you know, from the outside looking in. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, bro. I appreciate you coming through. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no cent, cause I never Captain Saver, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho, cause shit, that's what the paper for. Y'all niggas chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't know how to make it slow. Know how to make it grow. Sell a bitch the game. You gotta charge a bitch hard, it just ain't the same. My young nigga, he insane, he'll yank your brain. You wanna sit up and complain, I want the finer things. I told that bitch to make it shake, they gon' make it rain. We get the money by the hundreds, cause it ain't a thing. You a funny nigga, huh? That's just how you was made. If she listen up to me, then we is getting paid. Nigga thinking he is pimping, you is getting played. All this faking going on, it's like we in charade. Say oh.